Stacy Solomon and new husband Joe Swash have been in floods of tears over their wedding photos, while Joe lamented the ugly crying had been doing throughout the ceremony. Stacy Solomon is still on a high after last month's wedding to Joe Swash, and has joked that she has become feral, scarcely brushing her hair since the emotional big day. She shared her delight at finally seeing the edited footage by their videographer, but admitted Joe is much less keen. Due to his distressed bouts of uncontrollable crying. Hopefully Joe cries again. Stacy had teased in an Instagram video featuring the pair last night. "I love seeing Joe cry, he cried so much on our wedding day." The gleeful newlywed continued, "At one point, I am not joking, while I was getting ready to walk down the aisle to meet Joe, some of Joe's family had to come up and say, 'Look, he's a little bit distressed.' They were like, 'He's very emotional. Don't panic when you walk down the aisle, he hasn't managed to stop crying.'" Fortunately Joe's tears weren't down to last-minute nerves or commitment problems, but sheer emotion at finally marrying Stacy. "We get some video snippets and more pictures tomorrow and I cannot wait to see them," she confided. Joe on the other hand is dreading seeing the aisle bit because he was so emotional. She added, "TBF, to be fair, I caught up with him for the boys' speeches and our first dance. So we will both just be ugly crying the whole way through our wedding video, I think." When they received their footage today, the waterworks started all over again. "We are watching the videos back and actually sobbing," she admitted. Referencing the editing process, Stacy explained, "Our poor videographer at Galaxy Video London has just had to stare at our snotty red faces for the last 5 hours. However," she added that watching had been more special than we could ever have imagined. Stacy and Joe have, for the first time ever, opted to take the entire school holiday period as a holiday of their own, so that they can spend quality time with their kids before the new term. She looked elated in a clip filmed for her Instagram stories, while Joe joked of their current life at Pickle Cottage, "It's like Biker Grove." Sharing a photo of the pair dancing, with Stacy throwing her arms around her husband's neck as she swayed in her wedding veil, she told her followers, "Hope this makes your heart happy the way it did us."